Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these lovely balloon poppies. For each poppy flower head I'm using 5 red hearts, size 6 inch. I'm using 5 black 5 inches. I'm using 2 more 5 inches. These are in a dark green, a pearl teal green, and I am using 1 lime green 5 inch, and I've got a long 260 modelling balloon. I'm also, well, scissors are always handy, a couple of Sharpies including a brush tip, a hand pump, and if you're going to make multiple flower heads you're going to need something to tie them together, so I'll show you how to do that. Inflate your 6-inch heart with 5 strokes of the hand pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off the pump straight away, return the pump to the starting position, put a twist in the neck of that balloon, and then just hold on to that balloon. I just like to hold on to the neck and press it against the side of the hand pump. So I've not tied a knot, inflate the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off the hand pump straight away, otherwise you will lose air through the pump and the balloon will reduce in size. Tie these two together, so just cross the necks over one another and tie, okay? And there you've got a duplet. So make another one of these. Your 5th heart with 5 strokes of the hand pump. Put a twist in the neck, take hold of one of your duplets and just wrap the neck of that heart into the duplets and make a cluster of 3. If you find that any of your hearts have inflated slightly more on one side, you can just massage them a little bit to even that out. Take your cluster of 3 in your duplet and just wrap those together. Inflate your 5-inch black balloons with just 1 stroke of the hand pump. So we're doing as we did before with the hearts, but just with 1 stroke of the hand pump. Tie those together. And what you might need to do is just massage the balloon a little bit just to bring out the shine, because these are very underinflated for this size of balloon. Put a twist in the neck and tie this into your cluster there. Okay, take your duplet in your cluster of 3 and just wrap them together. Next I'm using the 2 dark green balloons and just inflate with 1 stroke of the hand pump, then tie. You want to do that with each of them. Okay, and then we're going to split this balloon in half. Put your fingers either side of the knot and the nozzle, and then you're going to twist this way with that hand and twist this way with the other hand. Okay, so do that quite slowly and twist around. And then take the neck and nozzle and wrap around, and that's split that balloon in half. Hold on to that between your ring finger and your little finger and do the same with the next one. And if the bubbles aren't exactly half, don't worry. It's not critical for this design. Okay, wrap that around. So twist these together, just connect them all together, wrap around a couple of times. So you've made this little cluster of 4. And then inflate your lime green, again with just 1 stroke, and tie that off. Flatten out your heart balloons and take your small cluster of green balloons, put them there, and then turn everything over. Take your 5-inch round balloons, position them so that there's 1 5-inch black balloon in between the 2 heart balloons. Take hold of one of the necks, pull that through to the back, and then wrap around and just let go of the end, okay? And then we can take hold of our lime green balloon, pull that into the centre, through to the back. You don't need to connect into this green. You can just wrap around the red balloons a few times, okay? And then we can turn everything over and we can just rearrange the hearts and make sure that everything is sitting as it should. I'm using a black brush tip Sharpie, but the fine point works just as well. The brush tips can be tricky to get hold of in this country. And I'm going to draw a black circle on top of the line. So it's quite a large black circle. So if you look at poppy flowers, you will notice that they do have this very distinctive centre to them, and that's what we're going to try and recreate. So just take the side, using the side of your pen or your marker, whether it's a brush tip or a fine point, you just want to do some lines down from the centre. And if you're just following round, just move it round and just allow the brush to just naturally drop off the side of the balloon. So we're not making a particularly special effort to go to the bottom of the 5-inch round. Okay, and you will see that if you do that, you quite naturally get lines that stop at pretty much the same point. Next, I'm using a green 260. I've inflated with 4 strokes of the hand pump. I'll just tie. And I like to finish these flowers off with a little bubble, a little bobble at the end. So just snap out the end of the balloon, put a twist here, and then just lightly hold on to the 260 there. Press onto that bubble here, and that will inflate the end. I just think that finishes it off quite nicely if you're making a bouquet. And then take your flower head and wrap the knot and nozzle into the cluster of green balloons here, and that's going to give you your stem. If you want to make a bouquet of poppies, you can do that very easily and connect them together just using 160. I don't think they need a lot of embellishment, so I just like to keep the bouquet quite simple. So just inflate your 160, and I inflate these 160s with the hand pump rather than the pocket pump, because when you inflate the 160 with the pocket pump, you can get little ridges, more ridges than you would with the hand pump, okay? I've inflated to a tail of about 3 fingers. Twist a small bubble in your 160 and then just wrap this underneath your stems. And if you haven't got a 160, use a 260, that will do just as well. And then wrap your 160 into that bubble and then take the 160 round the back of the bouquet, back into the bubble there. I'm going to go around once again, wrap into the bubble. Okay, and then you can just take hold of that bubble and pinch twist it. So just fold it over, pinch twist, wrap it round, and wrap that knot and nozzle around there. We can snip off the end here. And we can take that around the back and then just tie that off there and tie into the knot. I'm just going to trim off this little bit of excess here. So a very simple way of finishing off the bouquet. And if you enjoyed this video, I think you'll enjoy this one next.